Hey, how's it going out there, folks? So I was doing some YouTubing last night and I came across a video called Down the Rabbit Hole. And it's about a half an hour long, so I just took a clip from it. It's about 5 minutes. Basically, is talking about the video that I did yesterday. Now, is that a synchronicity or is that just the algorithm kicking in? But things like this happen all the time, man. I'd do a video and then all of a sudden I have certain people that I subscribe to. They end up doing a video on the same topic. It's kind of weird how we're all connected in that way. But this video just kind of shows about how life is programmed for us to become slaves and consumers and not being able to think for ourselves. And it's designed that way to keep us unconscious, to keep us at a low state of awareness, basically. So, anyways, here's the clip. It's called Down the Rabbit Hole. Go check it out on YouTube. And it's very informational.
Each and every person has a part to play in the great unfolding of the human story. But if we fail to play our part, we will continually perpetuate the great delusion of the world. But if we free ourselves of our personal delusions, we help the whole world to wake up all the more and realize just how amazing life really is. At the end of the day, the matrix of reality is one wherein each soul may perceive life in their own way. One can float through life following the same patterns they've always had, or may attempt to break free of the illusion, and that path is up to each to decide for themselves. Such illusions are perpetuated by mental, spiritual, and physical poisons, and these can be identified simply. Mental poison traps include belief systems about one's purpose and place in life, thinking that we must live out our days doing work that we don't like, with people we don't fully get along with, engaging in activities that are not fun for us, and so on. These are limiting beliefs about who we are and what our place in life is.
Yeah, so there you have it. I mean, most of us will never have a chance to actually pull away from the pack. And this is the thing, man. Once you get so caught up in the matrix of life that there's no way of getting out of it. And the only way to really understand the truth of what's going on in this reality is to get into solitude and start meditating and get some introspect on what it is and why it is the way things are designed, right? A lot of people will never understand the fact that uh, they're slaves to the system because they're in the system, and there's a part of them that says, man, there's got to be something more to life than this, right? It's like the storybook fairy tale way of living, right? What they program you through movies and whatever it is that, you must go to school and graduate. You're basically indoctrinated into the system after 12 years of schooling. And then they may push you towards going to college or university and getting a student loan, and then taking some course in, maybe you're going to become a doctor or a lawyer or whatever the case may be, right? On the higher end of the spectrum. And then right away, they've got you put in debt, right? With this student loan to get you through whatever college that you got to go through. Obviously, if you can't afford to put your child through yourself with your own funds, then right away they're in a debt, right? And then, A lot of these corporations are pushing credit cards out to people. Kids, just finishing school, right? Well, here's a $1,500 credit card, right? It's through one of these major corporations, right? At a 30% interest rate that they can never pay back. And then what happens is that their fucking credit is shot right away. It happened to me. And they can never pay it back because the reason why they got these credit cards is because they have no money to begin with. So right away they ruin your credit. And the society's built on credit, right? I mean, if you don't have credit, you cannot do anything in this life, man. You can't get a house. You can't get, finance a car. I mean, you can't get a credit card, whatever the case may be, right? I mean, this is the way it's designed, right? So this matrix that we live in is not designed for us to get ahead. This matrix is designed to keep us loyal consumers, loyal, obedient workers that are unable to think for themselves, man. And to make these guys who are running the show, who know that they have this veil that's been put over everybody's eyes to put them in this delusion or illusion or whatever you want to call it, to think that this is the way life has got to be, right? And unless you're one of the very few that pull out and decide that, you know what, I'm taking a different path in life, I'm gonna create the version of reality that I want and not what they want, and from then on it's like fucking you're taking a huge chance in life, man. And most people become bums, homeless, but hey, at least they got their free will and their freedom, right? Anyway, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for tuning in.